Oh my gosh, is that a Veb here? Veb is here. Turn this music off. Oh, where's the... Turn up the... for the hurts. You guys can jump scare me like you usually do if you wanted to. Relay. Oh! Oh! There's Veb. Music's kind of low, isn't it? Sec. Kind of low. Where are my sound settings? Everything but the music is loud. Oh god, it's loud as fuck now. Wait. Turn that shit down for me. I don't wanna lose. Okay. Oh my god. Overlay game. Oh. Okay. Oh. Huh. Good morning. It's Thursday, right? Yeah, it's Thursday. Oh yay. Love Thursdays. Not really. I don't feel good. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel good, but I think I'm gonna be taking a break. I don't know which week. It's not gonna be next week. The week after next week, I'm probably gonna be taking a break because there's a strike. For Palestine, that week. Ba-ba-ba. I don't usually stream when there's strikes. I also don't, use my, Twitter to talk on it. I usually just, educate myself. But yeah, that's... I'm gonna try to stream every day for the next... this remainder of this week and next week, because, I will probably take a break on that week for the strike. I'm just checking the sound effects because they're really loud. Before we get into it, because we have still been live for only 5 minutes, so not everyone's probably here. Let me turn that down again. What? My dog is sitting and staring at me. What is you? What? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What? Why are you sitting like that? What's happening? What are you doing, you little goober? What are you doing? Ow, you silly doggy. Come here. Come here, give you some pets. Oh, you're so cute. Hi. Good. And when you're making a lot of noise before bed. But last night, I played some Overwatch 2 with friends. I can assure you it was an experience. But today we're playing Genshin Impact's new Archon quest. It's probably gonna make me sad as fuck.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
I'm trying to keep an eye on the game audio, but if it's... I don't know how... I don't think I can make it louder than it already is for you guys because the slide bar is all the way max. But, Sarah, you like that emote way too much. Oh,
sorry.
God, don't do... I say your name and it triggers my phone to start talking to me. This has happened multiple times, and sometimes I'm just like chilling by myself and I say something out loud and then Siri's like, hi. Hello, what do you want? I'm like, no! Stop! Why is this child hiding? What are you hiding from? Oh. I see. You're hiding from this child. But yeah. We are doing bedtime story. Oh, we haven't done an Archon quest in a long time. But guys, we're getting closer to Notland, so like we got quite a little bit more versions. I think we're at 4.7 now, and we still have to get through 4.8. And then, ugh. Do they do a 4.9? Do they do 9 sometime? I thought they skipped a 9 one time, but I don't remember. But usually the new areas come out in, like, for instance, Fontaine came out at 4.0, so that means Nautilus is coming out in 5.0. Alright, okay.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it.
No.
In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
Or that.
The only ones for the job? Huh.
Oh god,
If our help
Paimon.
is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I've never heard of that classification before, but sure, we're happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
What?
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers.
I don't know how long this quest is, but people said it was short. So this might be a shorter stream depending on how long this is.
With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
And the thing is that I have to do laundry today, so I'm probably going to not stream for 6 hours. Because I gotta do not errands, chores.
Well, that's us for sure.
Sorry, will get you everywhere with Paimon, but I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you
Guys,
to
I
give
don't
it your
normally
best
cry,
shot.
so if I start crying on stream, no, I didn't. Okay?
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay,
This is
so who
sus.
are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
I heard good things about this quest, that it even tops the last one, which was terrifying.
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vumara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
I think his connection to Tartaglia being very important. I mean, they wouldn't have Tartaglia be a reoccurring character if he wasn't part of the big final stuff. Bro is useful for something in the future.
But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name.
Well, how the heck am I
They can
supposed to
only
find a
provide
missing person if they
information
don't
about
have
his
a
general
name?
appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
How is this gonna help me?
If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
True. That would be a little strange.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vumara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers
I don't
Guild
wanna.
does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Okay.
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Bedtime story started. Me thinking that it's like Star Rail can be like, oh, this is so. So this one's gonna be in Sumeru, like the last one was?
We made it to Vamara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
I don't
If
wanna.
this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Hello, Burb. Hello.
Hello there. You looking to buy something?
No.
I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vamara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
All those 3 questions are a no-go then.
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
I'm frightened.
We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays, so genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Oh, okay, let me go ask around more NPCs. I keep playing this game like it's Wuthering Waves, by the way. I keep like trying to like dash dodge in the sky and it doesn't work because it's Genshin Impact. So yes, I am very affected by playing Wuthering Waves. Yes, hi. Hello.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty.
Oh no.
I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities, but he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address,
Give
or
me
family
all of his
situation,
information. Paimon asks for every single bit of information.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the
You're not the only one who
just
doesn't remember
come.
that, though.
Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
Yokes.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Well, Traveler, what do you think?
I think, there's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name.
Of course it's weird.
And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
I'd say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
I mean, that makes more sense. No one remembers his name or anything about him besides a few things he's done. I mean, at the end of the day, that's more like a memory thing and not a, this person was actually around.
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Yeah, Paimon. That's not weird in this universe. Could it be like what happened with the Greater Lord Ruka Avada? Oh god, I can't say that one. Oh god, like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just
Why are you
looking
digging?
into the case.
Are you digging? The dog is digging the carpet, like she always does.
I'm
I
so
don't know what
glad
she's
to hear
digging
that.
for, or what she's trying to
Thank
find.
goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Well, how am I gonna find him if he never existed? We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
If Paimon is not important to the plot, I will scream. There's always ever, like, hints to Paimon being something in, like, quests, and you have to really pay attention to notice it. But there is times where there is mentioning of Paimon, and it's very sus. So, if she doesn't end up being sus, I will be disappointed.
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
There's not really anyone who's like her that we've seen yet, so I don't know. Either way, after Notland, we finally get to Snezhnaya, and after that we've gone to all the nations, so the only other thing is Conria. And, of course, taking down the heavenly principles. Those things over there. Hello, big dudes. Evil bears its fangs? Why a random event right now? Evil event. Why are we by this tree?
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been.
I just looked at my dog and she was falling asleep with her head up. She's so cute. Why are you sleeping over there? Why don't you sleep on your squish? Sleep on your bed. What are you doing? Why are you laying next to your bowl? You had breakfast. So cute.
I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and
Where's
growing up in the
Dainsleif?
village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
Oh no. What do you mean that's what family is for?
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member, that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out.
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really
I have
nice.
a lot of friends. Probably way too much friends.
You're quite lucky.
I have
When
a
it
lot.
comes to our missing villager, well... I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me.
What is that sitting on that tree? What is that? Why is there something on that tree? There's two things. Those are dolls?
No matter
That's
what
terrifying.
came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure. And patient, too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him.
I don't think bro existed.
No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
You helped us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even
that's
when
bright.
It felt like we'd been talking for hours.
Oh.
The sun would still be at the same position.
Yeah, the sun's blinding me right now.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Always the same time of day and time never seemed to pass. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. What Atossa just told us about it, time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Oh god, you...
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
The Abyss Order! Ah!
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Whoa, whoa, that one's...
Don't be scared! This might hurt a little.
This one's freaking Pyro!
Terrified!
I don't have Farina right now!
Don't get it, you agree?
It's fine. Don't target that one, please. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Committed to memory.
Get him! Beat him up! Beat him up! Win! This is what I get for not having a Hydro in my party. That happened. Okay.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up.
Those monsters were once
If you
human.
hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
Those monsters were once human. We learned that a while back. I was like, holy shit, don't tell me that.
It was no trouble.
Also, people drawing what could be under the masks is terrifying. Cause it's just, they used to be human, and like, there's some sort of curse, I guess, and they turned into the, hilly churls and stuff. I'm like, holy shit, that's terrifying. The question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara Village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
Why did I get an achievement?
Wait a second. The person...
Oh!
It's Dainsleif!
Dainsleif! Oh, it's been so long! Oh, what are you doing, Dainsleif?
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, it's you two! Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Oh, a friend of yours?
Oh, I guess you could say that.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
They're also on the terrible, but we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can learn from villagers, and after that, you also owe us many answers.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Oh god. It's the moon!
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Oh, then how about the intel you promised me?
Wait! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner.
Oh my god,
Who's
that
he?
quest. Oh lord, that was such a good quest. Ah, man, when we looked into the mirror and saw ourselves as either, and I was like, oh my god. Wow. I was talking about it for a while after that one.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Oh, that's that. I have to have faith in him. In a manner of speaking, yeah. I don't know. I want to have faith in him.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
Yeah, no, I don't know what happened, but I want to know.
There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vederfolnir, the Visionary.
Oh god.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
What? He's your older brother?
Your brother?
The fuck happened back then?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Kanria. The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vederfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter,
We know that
the
one.
foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Oh! You're gonna have your vengeance, huh?
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
And that one has a plan with Tartaglia, yo?
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vederfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Oh shit, somehow everything is connected. That's true. Then the stone slates we found in the ruin in Fontaine, the ones that outline Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely Vedrofnir's doing as well. Oh god, I can't say that name.
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
Oh god, even Albedo has a connection to the whole main issue here. What the fuck? I mean, in an event and stuff, Albedo's like lore drops is insane, because he's like, oh, you might destroy the world one day, Lamau. I'm like, what?
So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
Oh god, and then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all this, but thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I thought the sibling would take out the heavenly principles, but I guess that taking out the heavenly principles could also have like a huge impact on the whole world. I
I've
don't know.
continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward.
I don't like this.
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Brubber, please don't betray the world, Brubber.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective.
The scariest thing is that at the end of the recent quest that had Ito in it, the Iridescent Festival, there was hints of a war, and it's kind of scary. But also, guys, this kind of makes me think back to the fact that this is possibly in a time loop. Which was first introduced, well, I don't know if it was first introduced in Sumeru, but there was a whole Archon quest around the Samsara loop. Like, that's when we made, like, full notice of it. And that, to me, means that both of the Travelers and the Abyss siblings can be canon. It's pretty scary, because if they're in a loop, that means they're, like, switching places. It'd be wild.
Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Ley lines, huh?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes?
That was scary, but yes, I did.
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories, could it be connected?
Memories. Ley lines. The Loom of Fate. A missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Oh, we just learned about the 5 sinners. That's awesome. Okay. I read about Rheindaller because of, Albedo. Whoa!
So tired.
Why did you yawn like that?
I too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
Didn't sleep well either. My head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
This is such a great place for a vacation.
This is such a great place for a vacation. Me climbing above the place that I was sleeping on. Hello, Dane.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Him?
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then!
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Oh god. What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the Eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me.
I don't like
we
the
must
Heavenly
check whether the eye is
Principles.
still in our possession.
Because what we've heard about them, especially from Fontaine, it was pretty scary.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
What? But what if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, are we just exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted that memory in the first place. Forced Dane to confirm the eye's location. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. Seems that he might already have a plan. Lead the way, Dane.
Of course.
People try to find every reason to call this dude evil, and we may have to fight him in the future. But I'll be okay with that. I will never stop loving Dane. We didn't get to talk to him that much in the last one because we were seeing our siblings' memories. Which I didn't realize we were seeing our siblings' memories until I was like, oh, this is our siblings' memories. What the fuck? It was well done. Very well done. I did not suspect a goddamn thing.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
He's not doing so good.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
What? Was Dan going to tell me just now?
Hey, wait up!
Paimon, I swear to God. And this is the thing, the Archons have names of, like, the demons in the Solomon book. And Paimon's one of them. Sus. What is that power? What is that power? I want to know. What is your element? If you ever are playable, that is. Recommended elements. Does that mean I have to fight people in here? Doesn't exactly make me happy. It's like, ugh. Where Where the heck is this? Ooh. I'm really excited because the closer we are to Snezhnaya, the closer we are to more, answers. And we've been getting a lot of answers, and it's getting scary how real it is.
Everyone hold hands.
Our bond is strong. This is where you fall. Overruled.
Don't mess with me, bro. You're level 92.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
What? What is happening? And there's the thing, the only statue that was upside down was Venti's, and that scares me as well. There's a lot of, like, things that make you sus of certain characters that I find interesting. This thing's alive.
Sharing my knowledge. Grow, grow, grow. Yield way. You're up.
Stand with me.
Lightning, you're up.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Woo! I don't know what's happening, but I don't trust anybody.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
What?
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Okay, Dane. Where is this, though? This is so suspicious. I'm so excited for Dawnland. But I'm also terrified for, oh, a door of resurrection. Ew, what's this? How are these candles still lit?
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Oh!
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Ah, I should have known. I always had to fight.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Ah! Why would you do this right now?
Dissipate. Out of my
Not that Luffy!
transfixed. Witness my rise. Overruled.
Ouch. You, like, one-shot me, bro.
Don't be scared!
I gotta be honest with you, my Arla's not, like, fully healed right now. I mean, built.
Again.
Lightning, purify!
I don't have stamina.
Stay put!
One sec. I haven't fully built her, so she not very good, but oh god. like if I bring her out, she's just gonna die. Can I not heal her right now? She's just eating it.
You play.
I guess you can't heal her. I forgot about that.
Make yourself some room.
Looking for a fight? Laid bare.
Yeah. Stay put. Hey, go away.
Kind of need her to be not dying.
Don't be scared.
Stand with me.
Committed to memory. Yeah.
My poor stamina. I hate the Abyss Heralds.
Out of my way!
Go get it, You're up.
This bro affects my stamina.
Everlasting as the moon!
Jesus.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Oh god, what's wrong? What's wrong, Dane?
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
I don't either.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
If you're here on your own, will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Alright! Making me fight a herald right now. With my, Dane does have a point. My wonderful father is not fully built. But something still feels off. What am I missing? I can only guess who this is. Why are you clutching your that is a really bright sword!
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Hello, brother!
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say.
Yo?
But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Yo! What is happening? What? Whoa! Whoa!
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
I'm concerned for my life right now. Whoa! Wow, that sword was so bright. My brother. Meanwhile, I got the dull-ass sword. I'm using a dull sword. My brother's got this glowing sword.
Look at those tree trails over there.
It seems strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while
Eh?
ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
Look at them, they're so chill. Hey, I hear something.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
What?
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
It was someone's voice.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere
What is
else.
happening? I'm losing my goddamn mind already. I've been thrusted with a bunch of information, and my brain is not okay. You guys be chill. Why are these butterflies here? This is not reality.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trails are calm.
This is not real.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's that voice again. Oh, God.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
Oh, they're sleepy.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
I don't feel so good. I have to sneeze. Oh, I had to sneeze. What?
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Things just got even more complicated.
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild.
This is not reality.
That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much.
I'm very worried.
I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
What?
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
It's too early to say.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
I'm so... My brain... I can't even talk. My brain is not working. Me spinning around trying to... Whee! I like climbing. And climbing's so fun. Oh! God, it's so bright.
Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier?
Bro's gone missing.
He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Do you know where he went?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Eh?
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. You need to think carefully. What's really going on? Oh god, not this!
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
I don't know.
Right. Paimon totally forgot about the
I guess I did know.
We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
We really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Planting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
I don't know which one this one is. I'm just gonna submit them.
Maybe not. We don't have any way to prove whether certain memories were simply forgotten or never existed
My
in the
brain
first
my
place.
brain can't comprehend this much words right now.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit. That must mean...
I could not even understand what I was reading. I am like, I have bad reading skills. I'm not meant for this.
That's the tell of the fake memories!
Oh yeah!
The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described. Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out we're at a moment in time.
It's one of
before
those
the village
two.
issued the commission.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, right! That's exactly what it took.
She's the only one that I figured would be more likely than the other two.
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atosa's memory.
Let's go to the tree!
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
We go. So we're at a memory right now. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You know, I like when things are fully complete, but there's something magical about how waiting for more story installments feels. Like you're just left wondering what could happen, and it's so wonderful. I hate it, but it's so, oh god, it's...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
What?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Ooh. Finally found him, but why does he look kind of familiar?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay.
What
I'll
is
head back to the
happening?
village then. Talk to you some other time.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
You're... Factoring in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Loom of Fate, and everything else. I need to think of one person that can connect all of this together.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
Oh, God.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss. You're... Kari Bear Alberic.
I forgot these names, gonna be real with you.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before.
Oh my god, really?
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her.
No.
But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Wait a goddamn second. Oh my god, was that the freaking hilly churl child in the last one? Oh! It is! I forgot! I'm just stupid. What? You were a hilly troll last time I saw you. What is that? What does that say? I can't read that. I think someone actually tried to decipher it though. Bro, that's crazy. Why is he a human? He was a hilly troll last time I saw. Oh wait, is that what they did at the end of that? Did they cure him? I'm kind of, the proof of existence. I'm kind of frightened by this. Also, Paimon's gone? Oh, you are panting a lot. What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all.
Oh.
Well, no.
Oh. You don't exist in the real world. You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like
I'm so
this.
confused.
And now, the time has finally arrived.
I remember you as a child and you were a hilly churl. This is a rare opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information from Bert as I can. What exactly is the Loom of Fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate. But, despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction.
Oh.
In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
Oh!
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Okay. Ah. Reaper is dead? That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the loom of fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
What? What do you mean weaving ley lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
Excuse me? So that was the source of your ability to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
The memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Carrieberg through the half-finished Loom of Fate? That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimera Village. Why did you implant memories of yourself into the people of Vimera Village?
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
Oh.
As if
When I saw you as a hilly churl, I was so sad.
I had a chance at
Then
life.
you were used for this? That makes me even sadder. That's why I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me.
Oh.
Chief Amadia, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Oh, you didn't need to do this to me!
What would it be like if I could live alongside them?
No,
No
please.
cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life.
Aww.
Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time.
I'm frowning so hard right now.
I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance.
That's so
An
sad.
imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
I was wondering why you weren't a hilly churl anymore. In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Conria back then. No, everyone is looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appeared in their memories, your existence was great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Well, now that I found you, let's continue our conversation another time. Another time, Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
What do you mean, settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
What? Oh, my fate is already complete? That means the eye of the first field tiller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Something have happened to Dane.
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
Dane never handed me the eye.
That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? He made him think that? When?
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm?
Oh shit. Oh shit! No!
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Am I gonna have to beat up my brother? So when they froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind? No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
So Dane had the eye this whole time until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we can have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning on doing with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the Prince is planning.
What do you mean you don't know? It needed to be completed. What I don't know what's happening. Bro!
Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory.
My soul is not okay right now.
After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish.
I was not the same after that quest. I'm not gonna be the same after this one.
To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster.
Human form, kinda. Oh god. Oh, so thank you for the follow. Oh god.
That story managed to dispel my fears.
I don't know what my
And if
brother
just
is
for a
planning. Me, come on.
My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near
Look
completed
at how
form.
he looks like.
Its ability to create memories is at its strongest.
When I first saw it, I was like, oh my god. I couldn't even tell who he was at first. I forgot the names. He's so handsome. Bro thought of a handsome grown-up form of himself.
To implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
I feel so bad for the Tilichurls.
In that memory, I would tell them a story. Just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But
he doesn't exist!
It was the story of us.
His VA is pretty good though, yeah. The thing that caused the Hilichurls to calm down back then was Greybird's story. So that was his goal! That was the only thing he wanted. A device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the Hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace?
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Perhaps I think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time.
Are you good? Are you okay? Are you... Are you alright? I keep thinking back to the Farina story, companion kind of quest with the freaking song, and the NPC looked so pretty in the art. I was like, holy crap, way to make your NPCs look pretty. Whenever they have those kinds of cutscenes, they make NPCs look so pretty. My god. Oh my god, I guess you weren't the same after this quest either. I'm just vibing. Chat has turned a direction.
But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Oh god. Oh no, it's a cutscene. No, wait, I don't want to see a cutscene right now. I'm not gonna be okay. What is happening? I don't think he's gonna be reading you a story about your lives together.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last
time. What are you doing here now? Yo? Why are you here? Nah. Nah.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case?
No!
I'd love to hug you too.
No! Stop! Stop! I don't...
Well, how about a conversation?
I have waited for a conversation for years now! You're telling me it's happening now? Also, what are you doing? What are you plotting?
To stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean.
What are you plotting? Like, what are you plotting?
I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me.
You moved on fast.
Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
Excuse me? They're asleep? The heavenly principles are still asleep?
Yes. For 500 years now. Ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne, yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation.
That's
However,
interesting.
The heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
I can definitely see. I've seen since you've joined the chat that you love men. You really hate the heavenly principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit.
How many men in this game do you flirt with?
He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it.
Don't tell me, like, if any of them just appeared on this on the screen, you would start doing what you've been doing. Oh God. I can understand a little bit, maybe. I'm more of like it's all in my head. I keep it all in there. When I am simping, it is in my brain.
So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
You let everyone know? Oh God.
Lumine?
Oh my God, it's my real name.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Oh no!
There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
No! Oh my God. Oh my God. I was gonna comment on the fact that you and Alhaitham are getting married, and then it got worse.
At the end of my journey,
This is an AO moment
I
in
arrived
chat.
at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well,
guys, I'm
would
not
you
like
think
that.
of that as a coincidence?
No, but I completely understand wanting to flirt with beautiful men. I like to as well, but I'm just not open about it like you are.
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine.
I have wanted something like this for years, and it's happening now. I can't wait for when they reunite. They better.
As this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
Oh no! Getting auto-modded for saying Pookie.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer.
No!
In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone...
Oh, all this
we
for me
won't
not
have
to remember it?
anything
Oh,
that
I'll
happened
remember
here.
it. Lumine won't remember it. I will remember that this happened.
Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
What are you saying? What did you just say? No! Come back! Oh, I'm so sad. Oh my god. Fun fact, they said I love you, and I love you too? Oh! Oh no. Now, let me wait a couple more years for the next interaction. Actually...
Still so
Oh yeah, we're not gonna remember shit. I remember it.
Head feels all fuzzy.
I'm not good right now. I'm like not emotionally stable right now because I'm not feeling good today. And now this happened. Everyone in my chat hates Paimon. I mean, I don't like Paimon that much either, to be honest.
Oh, Paimon woke up a little
I was so glad you
earlier
weren't
than
there,
you,
Paimon.
So Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
It's my mutual who watches me days doesn't like Paimon either. It's funny. Oh my god. We're getting close to really knowing everything. But we learned about the 5 sinners. That was cool. But also, what the fuck?
Oh, and
Not
Dean
remember.
came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything though. Just made sure that you were all right and left.
What do you mean I don't get to see him one last time?
Not on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
I don't get to see Dane for a long time now! No, that wasn't enough time with Dane! Ugh. I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were
I don't
in
wanna
that
remember.
memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
I have a good, pee. I don't know why I would say that, but good luck. And I talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate.
Really? What a score!
Guess our commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only existed in people's memories, was Kiribir all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
I don't. After that, I can't seem to remember. I remember! And that hurts me that we can't remember. I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? Why? But it almost feels like I lost something.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
No, I didn't sleep well. I forgot about my brother! And I reuniting for a little bit.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say.
I'm so sad. I can't wait till we get to Snezhnaya. We gotta go through Notland first. I'm excited for both though, because we're getting closer to it, we're getting a lot more information, but oh my god. They better not kill off Himiko. Right now she's very alive!
It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
I don't pay attention to
After that,
leaks.
Well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
The last our caregiver said his goodbyes was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
That is a unique name. Make sure you remember it this
I
time.
hope he's happy wherever he is, and we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
This quest is short. That's a good thing because I have to do chores after this, so
have some sort of explanation
unfortunately today's stream is shorter. I'm sorry, but tomorrow is Overwatch 2 competitive, I think, with my friends. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday. Either way. By the way, the item after the quest. Oh well. We'll try to change the villagers' memories. I guess they want to take. I guess the Abyss Order's goal is to take out the heavenly principles, but I'm worried about how that'll affect the rest of the world.
We can tell her what happened.
Oh, are you saying I'm going to cry more than I already have mentally cried?
Hyman didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
I don't want to. I don't want any more heartbreak. My favorite part of this was my not built Arlecchino being freaking one-shot. Oh god. I'd want to know more. These quests always leave me with like, I want to know more. Why am I collecting things right now? I'm just used to doing that because I've been playing with the ring. I like did not win a 50-50 for years. I finally won a 50-50 when Farina's banner came out. I've been playing this game for years. Like since I didn't play it when it first came out, but I played it before its year anniversary. Do you know how I feel losing all of my 50-50s up to Farina? I am not happy about it. I'm not. But luckily, look, I star rail. I have better luck in. I get early pities. I'm so happy. I get early pities on light cones. I'm so happy. But Genshin Impact hates me. I don't know what I did.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
I don't think she's doing good. I'm glad that you never lost because the thing is always winning feels really good. And sometimes there's people out there who experience unluck like me, but that's not true because I do have luck. Mal! Hi, Mal! Ugh.
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you.
I'm sorry, Mal, that you were busy during the puzzle. I know how much you love puzzles. That you tried to get me a puzzle, but were introduced to horrifying puzzles instead.
I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now.
I'm sorry that I'm sorry. It's so sad.
Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Genshin Impact is... hurts me. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life.
Oh my god. How am I supposed to cry at anything when you're being like this, Ichiro? Oh god.
I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
I'm sorry. I don't know what we were reaching out for.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
I'm sorry, but that delivery just I'm sorry that you got dumped, but also that delivery like threw me off guard. Oh my god. I was just not expecting that line. Listen. But he doesn't exist. he doesn't even exist, and he doesn't exist already because he's not a real person. But he also doesn't exist in this world, which means he double doesn't exist. Nah.
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying
is the
goodbye?
doggy barking? Is there a doggy barking? Don't bark. I see you. I see you trying to bark at that dog. I don't want to there's something, it's just something fun. I'm just being fun. I mean, yeah, that's why we can, you know, make stuff up in our brains and write stuff down, you know, fan fictions. So yeah, you can make it work. But still wouldn't be real. But does the men change in those dreams every now and then? You know, like, do they change? Since you seem to like a lot of men, so I don't know if is it just one. I'm sure he had his reasons.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay.
I have nightmares. I dream about, like, I don't know how to explain them. They're like a whole circus, and sometimes they become scary.
It's just like Kari Bear said.
My
It's the things we
anxiety
overcome
disorder
that
makes
make
sure
life
that I
feel
don't have good
precious.
dreams. Oh, shame for being always romantic.
And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
Hopeless romance is life. I'm not interested in real people. I'm only interested in 2D people. Oh god, the My Little Pony, like, you've seen those things? You've seen the, like, the videos with people, like, showing off their art for the, My Little Pony infection AU? It's so interesting, but it terrifies me. As someone who's, like, watched My Little Pony from, like, my childhood, seeing that shit is so scary, but it's so interesting.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two.
I
promised I'd
complained
help
about the
Granny to
new
heal
generation
something
of My Little
so I
Pony
should head
last
back.
stream.
Goodbye.
I don't know what- I've seen so many of them. I can't, like, completely remember them because my memory's shit. But I do know of them because I see them coming up every now and then. It always appears when I like stuff of My Little Pony. I, for one, am only interested in unrequited romances. If someone returns my affection, I would break. I don't know if I haven't talked about this much, but I don't know if I'm like demisexual or something, but it's like I'm kind of not interested. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, the people that I dated, I say like that with some quotes because I was a kid and teen, and a lot of them were like really not a lot of time. I have not dated since becoming an adult because I wasn't really necessarily into any of the relationships I was in. So it's harder for me to find somebody that I can bond with, and I just don't have that much sexual attraction to real people, to be honest. For me, I like 2D things, right? I don't ship my in real life self with any of my husbandos. I just ship my OC, the person you see on this screen, which is Vesper, but my in real life self, I don't want, you know, to actually be with those people. I just like seeing my OC with them. That's the thing with me. I just legitimately have no interest in it. I ship my OC and myself with them. I just don't see myself wanting to be with anyone, you know? Like, if I bond with someone, that's gonna be like a rare occurrence. I also have high standards. It's gonna be real. But yeah. But search up. What am I searching up? One sec. Nice. Let me search. We can't spell. Hard. My phone. E. When is the moment I see anything? It's freaking Discord and Fluttershy. Oh god. Oh god. There's so many. Ugh. 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 That's so, oh god, I'm out of here.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go
Also,
back to
happy
normal.
Pride Month again, as I was talking about sexualities and stuff. Bro, imagine I'll hate them being with a space mafia dog boy? Is that your OC?
Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Curry Bear?
I should be OC, but not yourself is more relatable than I want to admit. Yeah. I'm just, I'm a silly unicorn. To be honest, if I'm gonna be real, Vesper does have actual lore, because I'm gonna be making a comic with this character. Also made him my model? Are you gonna go into, some serious VTubing? I want to have a live 2D model in the future, but for right now I'm just using my, the PNG that I drew myself. I had to draw everything. I had to draw everything for myself, because I'm like, I don't want to spend a lot of money if I'm not going to stream, you know? Very serious. But for now, right now, PNG. Yeah, PNG is start off, because like, spending a lot of money and not knowing if you want to stream, it's kind of hard. I've been streaming for almost a year, so I think of now I'm confident that I can spend a little bit more money into my model. Wait, what was it that happened? I can't remember. It feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture? Where'd that
No.
come from? Let Paimon see.
Is that Febbers? Hey, Heart! Yeah, I know Shoto. That's like my inspiration right there. Because I remember when Shoto was just a PNG and now he's got a live 2D model. That's my inspiration right there. That's why I went for PNG. Real inspiration. If there's any VTuber that inspired me to be one, it was Shoto. It is me, Heart, though! I saw your message. I hope you're doing okay, Heart. After that, it wasn't me. Heart, you are my Oshi, Heart. I'm sorry. I did forget what I just said. He is. His model's so pretty. I know. When I saw that model, I was like, holy crap, I'm so proud of him. He's come from so far from being like, you know, the PNG. And his PNG was so cool too. I just think you were. Oh my god, how dare you? You can't be fucking serious right now. This is the no! No! Oh, you must get along with each other. The two of you. What do you mean? Only one person looks happy to be in that stepchild. Look, you've had an argument. Okay, Heart, you missed some things. You missed a lot of things! We saw our sibling for a little bit, but we don't remember it. The Loom of Fate is completed. I don't know what the fuck that means. Anyway, we learned our brother here, or if you are the brother, then for you it would be Lumine. But for me, it's Aether. He wants to take down the heavenly principles. So yeah, there's a lot of things. Also, Ichiro, Heart and Scarf is ace, so probably should not flirt too heavily with them. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, basically, oh. Yeah, it's yes, they're I just wanted to mention that. I'm a ace, but I'm also a king and a queen. Also, they go by they, them, be mindful. Yes. Speak your truth. I support ace royalty. I mean, I'm only under like an ace umbrella, I think. I'm not fully ace myself, but I also just don't have any interest in segs. I'm sure that Alhaitham does that a lot in Dreams, and if you read, you know, X-readers. Veb is a corn. Yes, I am a corn. That picture hurts me. And it ends just like that. And I just want them to reunite and be happy again. I don't want that picture! So that was your horn? I'm Pam, but also terribly inept. When I was dating, and again, I say quotes because we shouldn't take those seriously sometimes. I did not, I think I would consider myself pan with the people I've dated, but again, I don't really completely label myself on anything. I have dated girls, so to be honest, I don't really mind, who the person identifies as long as we can bond. That's just how it is. Ugh. Oh my god, there's no way you just said that about my poor horn. It's a pattern of a cow! How dare you! I am also ace. Wait, when did you come out as ace? So is the quest done? Yes, it's done! It was only 2 hours long! I'm sorry. You're not sorry! There's no way. Don't get involved with cis men despite being attracted because they tend to be the worst people alive! Oh. So I'm the only one who's attracted to men. I'm sure there's men out there that are perfectly fine. And if I were to bond with- I'm attracted to- what are you talking about? I am attracted to men. What are you talking about? I have husbandos. I have legitimately so many husbandos. I'm attracted to men, they're just not real men. Boot Hill. Let's not talk about Boot Hill. let us not bring up Boot Hill. Cause I can only think about their VAs doing that song. I've dated at least 8 trans guys and they're amazing. Ooh. I don't know. I don't think I can count. I can't count. I can't do math. I'm sorry.
What could the children be up to?
I don't know what the children are up to. We're talking about men right now.
Let them do as they please.
We are talking about men. Hmm. 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 I don't have all hate them. I don't have all hate them. Hmm. Except the minors. I feel like you've said you've had to see one all hate them like 3 different times. I am proud of you. But I know that you have a C1 hate them. None of the toxicity, all of the masculinity. Perfect personality. I'm glad I'm flexing right now. I know that you're flexing! I don't have anyone at C1 because I'm lazy. You rip up your sticker and your lovely butt. Don't fade away. You know what you're doing. You're fading away from me looking at his butt, and that's not okay. I'm still traumatized because I didn't want him. What do you mean you didn't want him? You pulled on it, so subconsciously you at least wanted him a little bit. I want freedom to set those. Oh, set those, huh? This guy? This guy? Right here? This guy? How old is Sethos? Is Sethos a minor? This is the problem. They don't bring ages to the characters. How am I supposed to know? I know that Kazua's adult. He's as old as Sino. Oh my god. Ugh! Slimes. Really? I don't think I have any pulls. Oh my god. I have 2 single pulls. Why was the quest so short, Vebbers? Well, to be honest, probably because it was an Abyss one. The Abyss ones don't tend to be that long as, like, regular Archon quests. And certainly not as long as the recent Penacony chapter, because that was long as hell. So around mid-20s. Okay, good. I don't think I'm anywhere close to getting a 5-star. Oh god, hi Fisk. Because I want to see how long ago that okay. That's 7. I won my 50-50 for that character. Fun. Yeah, Clarin's out. Did you wake up recently? Wow, Fisk. Fisk is eepy. I'm not feeling well either. Fuck you. What's a wish history? It just shows your history of like how many wishes you've done, like summons. Like when you hit this button here and you single pull, and if it turns gold, then you get a 5-star. As you see here, it's not even purple, which means it's just this. I don't know, I was trying to get Clarin. I don't know why I did that.
What if it was green and you won your...
Yeah, what if I ended up with I'll hate them?
I hurt my
what do you mean? What do you mean she wasn't leaked? Wait, are you talking about her kit being leaked or her, because her art was officially released, but I honestly think if they just changed the colors a little bit, it would look a little bit better. How did you hurt your knee while you were sleeping, Fisk? Guys, I only single pull in games. Oh my god, it's blue! Who would have thought? Anyway. That happened.
Something you wish to report?
No, there's nothing I want to. I don't want to report anything, Father.
Undivided attention.
Gameplay. Or gameplay got leaked. I always see those leaks. I'm like, oh god.
Just don't look at them.
I don't look at leaks. They just show up.
Just get this.
Huh? Yes, it's the gotcha element. Wishes in this game. It's called Wish, and then you summon people, and these are event banners, so they are limited.
New guy.
Yeah, I got Sethos. Also, I got another Diluc the other day. Do you want to see what constellation he is now?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Oh wow.
He's fucking C3!
You could probably build him.
No! Why is he C3?
Loved you.
Yeah, Hart did say that, JK Lol.
No, we love D-Luke. Except for one. I'm just...
She plays around burning and she's a polearm. Oh god, like I need more polearms. Polearm. 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 Polearm.
I love that I have army. Polearm.
Yeah, I need that weapon that you have.
You can give me Nahita's weapon.
I thought I think about it, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, I have two different. I got her signature, and then I have this one. I wish that there was separate currency for the weapons. Polearm? I prefer Polearm. Oh god, Heart. Let's Heart, please. Okay, bye, Fisk. Put some ice on it.
Fuck you.
Put ice on it if it hurts. Jesus. Polearm, I prefer finger. Oh, okay. But you were talking about like your model earlier. I hope that oh god, ugh, that you're debuting and stuff and going into VTubing goes well, because it's definitely like really freaking hard. It's really hard to actually consistently stream. I don't stream every day because I'll lose my mind. Because I'm also an artist, I haven't had time to draw.
Thank you for completing today's
Yeah,
commission.
it's really hard. It takes a lot of it takes a lot of mental stuff. God, like I would remember to do my battle pass because I like play this game so rarely. I mean, I log in every day to do my dailies, but I've been playing Withering Waves and Star Rail. I don't even have words for that one. I need an AO sound. We like Star Rail. We love Star Rail. I do love Star Rail. So I should probably get out of this game. And probably do just chat. Because, I need to stop soon. Because I need to do, laundry. Yeah, it does have a lot of dialogue. Star Rail has a lot of dialogue. Who's messaging me? Oh, it's a group chat. Ah! Oh my god. Yippee! But I can't watch anymore because I'm caught up, Sag. That's so sad. You know, Heart, you're gonna be doing the 2.2, and 2.3 is gonna be coming soon. And I guess that's gonna be, who knows how long that's gonna be. Oh my god. Wuthering Waves kept crashing for you? Yeah, I noticed that it was pretty bad for people. It wasn't bad for me, surprisingly, but then again, I don't have like I would be sad if it was poopy. I didn't play it immediately on release day because I was like, oh, well, there's some issues. So I waited a bit to stream it. Where's my music? Let me turn it down so that I'm not gonna have my brain being all jumbled. Okay, there we go, music. Not that VOD watchers can hear the music because I don't want to be copyrighted on YouTube. Anyway. But yeah, Wuthering Waves is really fun, but yeah, it has a lot of issues. Also, they're doing a lot of good changes, I guess, for the echo grinding, because that shit's kind of whack. I have a lot of fun playing it, but like for people who like PC's not good at handling it, it's pretty bad. I hope ZZZ's good. I like the animation in it, and then there's the... We don't talk about this. We're not talking about this guy. Oh yeah, they took... on Star Rail yesterday, they drip marketed the Foxian guy. I was like, oh shit, I'm waiting for Sunday stuff, and... Ayo, it's a Foxian guy! I can't not pull for that! I was like, after Boot Hill, I'm good, I'm waiting. I finally made a Discord so I can share kitten pics. Yay! You made a Discord! Hell yeah. That's amazing. I have a server. My server's pretty baby right now. They moved on from Pentacon now. No more Sunday for you. No! It's because of what Sunday is possibly going into that we're not getting one. Also, you know, I was talking about how I have a Discord server, and my Nightbot has showed you guys, this is the link to my Discord server. It's still baby, but if you guys wanted to join, just follow the rules and be careful in there, because it is safe for work. Discord? Oh! I didn't see you doing the command. I didn't see that. I thought it just appeared magically. I thought I was a wizard. I'm so disappointed now. It was Heart. Heart is a real one. Also, did you guys know... Again, I'm gonna do this again, because Heart is here. Heart is also a streamer. And I have a shout-out thing for them because they are one of my besties. They're part of the crew, so one of my besties, I gotta shout them out. We love Heart. There's no Vebbers. No, I didn't know. Heart is going to be streaming 2.2 Quest. Because they finished, Persona 3 Reload. After like 8 hours. Yeah, there's a Discord server for anyone interested. It just still needs to grow, but I do want to do like events and stuff in it and some like art meetups thingies. No, I didn't know. I heard they are very attractive. I don't know why I said that, Lamau. I don't know why you said that either, but it was, yeah. Let me add Mal as a friend. Add friend. It was... Where is it? Okay. Nif. Oh, this is a strong word. Underscore. Okay. There we go. I sent the friend request. My brand. My brand. But yeah, my Discord server does have rules that need to be followed. But it's just a little zone where we can have just chat and stuff and post like pictures of pets. There's a lot of things. I worked really hard on that server. Hmm. But now I get to see Kat. Oh my god, it's Mal. Mal doesn't have a profile picture yet. Favorites. Let's see, what of my favorites? I'll show you something you probably won't understand. Here you go. Have fun with that. I'm a memer at heart. Yeah, today's stream's not gonna be 4 hours long, because I have to do chores. I'd like to get that done. Also, I don't feel good today. I need to feel better tomorrow, because we're probably doing comp Overwatch. Save me. Save me from that, honestly. Oof. You need to be locked in. What do you mean I need to be locked in? What does it mean for me to be locked in? Heart, what? Heart. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for Saturday yet, but I'll figure it out in the morning. Ba-bum. There's a lot of shit I need to draw. Yeah, Overwatch 2 tomorrow. I hope I feel better in the morning. There's a reason why I'm feeling ill, and you know what? I'm not gonna bring that up on a stream. Just know this is a normal thing that all of us go through. Not all of us, but some of us go through. And it makes you extra tired. Aww. Yeah, that was entertaining. I was really sad by that quest, but it was so good at the same time. Just like, I like learning about sinners. A lot of people want us to doubt Dane, and there's some things like, yeah, maybe we should doubt him a little bit, but also I'm like, I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what Dane's intentions are, but the 5 sinners are pretty sus. And what they want to do with the Loom of Fate, it's like, I want to trust our, our sibling, but it's also, like, kind of scary, because they're working with the Abyss, and I don't know if the Abyss has full good intentions. You know what I'm saying? But then you gotta remember that they're not the only ones who are trying to challenge the Heavenly Principles. There's also Shiznaya, the Cryo Archon. There's a lot of things going towards that, but I'm worried about, all the nations and the ominous war thing that's been brought up, and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of things that are gonna happen, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I really feel like there is a time loop kind of thing that's happening, which would be interesting because it just shows that both siblings can be in those spots, and some people prefer one to be the Abyss sibling over the other, but to be honest, I feel like both of them can be, and both of them can be Traveler. I just think equally can. Kittens just got grounded because they slapped the bunny while playing in his cage where they are not allowed. No! The kittens. The kittens slapped the bunny. No! My bunny, which I didn't take with me when I moved, because when I moved to where I am now, I could only take 2 of my animals, because they were the only ones that would be really good on a ride. And that was my cat and my dog. Both of them are older, so they're pretty chill. Like my dog's gonna be like 7, and my cat is 8 or 9. I don't remember. He's pretty old. He's old boy. Oh, there's Mal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bear smell. Da, 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 da. Also, a reminder, if you wanted to, if you link your Twitch to your connections in Discord, then you'll get the Starberry sub role in Discord. But yeah, just be mindful when you join, like, the stuff that you share and stuff. I don't want anyone to get, like... No, there's not a lot of people in there right now, but later people might come in that, might take your information, so be careful. Blah, because that just happens. Thatch. Let me figure out how to do that, but yeah, if you have the sub role. Also, another thing, Mal, there's a section in there that says get them roles, and there's like these things, like emojis that you can click on, and they give you roles. So when they get them roles section, you can be like, do you want to be a Starberry? And then there's like extra roles that you can just have fun with. Yeah, if you want extra roles, get them roles. Roles are pretty fun. Who would want to steal my identity? It's just people taking information. Some people, like, it's just mostly just to be careful. Like, just, like, if you wanted to be careful kind of reminder. That's all. I don't... As long as there's no, NSFW stuff in the server, that is fine. It's still, I would rather 18 plus be in there because I don't really like, interacting with minors because they tend to be in spaces they shouldn't be and acting kind of inappropriate, and I don't appreciate that. So the server's still 18 plus, but there's no sexual content or anything in there. I tool a strummer and I take them roll. Yeah. Yeah, the sub roles are if you connect your Twitch to your connections in your settings. So you go to user settings and there should be connections. And then when you hit connections, you should be able to link your Twitch and you should be able to get the sub roles. But yeah, there's a lot of things with Discord. Am I late? Yes, Lemon, you're very late because the quest ended a while ago. Well, 20 something minutes ago. Yeah, we will do another puzzle next week, hopefully. But another reminder, because I wanted to bring this up, but there is going to be a strike for Palestine on June 16th to the 22nd. So that whole week is going to be a strike week. And I will not be streaming that week for that, because I don't want to do that. On that. I don't want to stream when it needs to be brought up. It's very important. So I will not be streaming that week. I just learned about it yesterday. I think it's official. If it's not, then I may change my mind, but I'm pretty sure it's official stream. I'll keep you guys updated on that. And I don't want to interact with minors either. They're so obsessed with Colin or But yeah, I don't want to interact with, under 18. You need to be 18 plus to interact, because it's way too dangerous for minors to be in servers that are adult-centered. Because there's gonna be a lot of adults in there. And you don't know what those adults are gonna do. And this is mostly just because of for their safety, but they also can be just really oddly inappropriate for no reason. And then they get pressed, and it's like, no. Yeah, it's like, they go into spaces they should not be in. And sometimes they purposely go into adult spaces, thinking that it can be a space for them, and there's very far from that. You're very far from being in that space, you know? But yeah, no, I just know that in the future, if someone who joins my server who is a minor and they get, you know, called out for it, they're gonna have to be removed from the server because it's just safety all for interest in activism. Judging by your striking, there's a free hard filter petition running around since he's up for parole. I don't even know what that is about. I barely see stuff that's happening in the world. I don't know anything about what you just said, but yeah, I only know about the strikes because sometimes they come up. I think I missed one too because it wasn't brought up, but then again, it wasn't an organized one. So if it's not like an organized one that's like a completely official, then depends. Native American activist and the United States' longest held political prisoner? God. I see. To be honest, I'm not really good with activism. Like, the only thing I can really do is not stream and just, like, retweet or like stuff on Twitter. The most. I would love to do a stream talking about it, but it takes a lot of information right now. I would need, like, extra help for stuff like that. It takes a lot of, you know, planning and finding the right stuff, so the best thing I can do is retweet the information. Like, the good information. Because it helps a lot to do that. It also helps a lot to talk to your representatives and such. And donating to good, you know, charities, make sure they're good, and stuff like that. Because I've seen a lot of scary stuff that's happening there, and it makes me really sad. Like, that should not be happening. That's why it's very important for me to strike. I've done multiple times where I've just not done a... Yeah, spreading word does make an impact. There's a lot of things that you can do that can make an impact. So, like... I want to do it in the future where I just will do, like, really good activist streams that are, like, you know, gonna be really helpful. But in that time, I would love to have more hands on help and words from people to help me, because it's really not easy to do it, but you can still do something. If you can't stream about it, then you can do all these other things that you can do for spreading, you know, information awareness. Because a lot of people use social media, so they're gonna see it. I'd be willing to help for sure, Veb, because I want to do charity streams in the future, but I need more of a following first. But yeah, no, I will keep you guys updated on that strike week, but I will not be streaming because I just don't. I've done this multiple times. I don't know. That's the thing. I have to really make sure it's a good charity because there's some charities that are not good, and I see like people arguing about some charities, and I'm like, is this one really good or not? Like, you know, stuff for like LGBT, you know, just, you know, people who are struggling and they're, you know, being themselves, you know, mental illnesses and, you know, just conditions as well. There's a lot of things that I would like to do charity streams of. But it's mostly for, you know, minorities and those who, really need help with, you know, medical stuff. Because there's a lot of things that you, like, wish you could, you know, do a charity for. There's a lot of things. It's kind of so sad. There's a lot of groups that are still fighting for, you know, equality, and it's just, I've been volunteering with a Habitat for Humanity lately. I'd also like to give to, like, animal stuff, too, because there's a lot of endangered species. I wouldn't, like, there's a lot. It's so stressful. Like, I don't want, because there's tigers that are endangered, you know? Tigers are endangered. And they're so pretty. It kind of sucks that, you know, humans are taking the lives of these animals for sports. It's just, it makes me incredibly upset. They're spectacular? That's great. I wanna do more for people. Yeah, for now, I'm going to, on that strike week, I will be retweeting information and stuff. I'm going to be spreading awareness to it, to what's happening in, in Gaza. Like, I like to retweet artists because they put so much care and love into their art to support Palestine. I don't usually, like, one of my rules is that we don't usually talk about, world events and strategies unless I bring it up mostly. And right now I've brought it up, so it's okay to talk about it. But it's only for, like, the situation of what the stream's in. Why we wouldn't talk about it, and it's not that I want to avoid it because I'm not avoiding it, because I read up on this stuff. I know. I support Palestine. And there needs to be a ceasefire, but also it doesn't stop at the ceasefire. There's a lot that is going to happen after the ceasefire and stuff like that. The damage is just so bad. Like, seeing before and after pictures is absolutely devastating. Like, seeing how they were like such a amazing community, and then it just all gets taken away from them. It's horrible. It's just they're not even being treated like humans. It's not. And the thing is because I've learned about Palestine, I've learned of like other things that are, going through similar situations, and it's like, why do other humans have to go through this shit? We're all human. Yeah, we have differences. We do all have differences. But that's what makes us human. We're different from each other. But having a difference makes people do awful things to you. And it's not it's not the ones who are different that's at fault, right? No, it's these people who think that they can just do that shit. I just don't understand it, to be honest, because I don't understand that mentality. I don't know what they're thinking. And honestly, it's just that they want power. People were so willing to rally behind Ukraine, but no, government has to drop us something from Palestinians, and it makes me so angry. Well, someone on Instagram, her name is. Oh, I know that one. That's the one who talks about. She's the one who's bringing up strikes. I think there was like a fund for her getting out of Gaza going around. I don't have that information on me right now, but I did see that I think she needs some funding. I think she's trying to leave. I don't know. Don't just take my word to the great soul. Sometimes there's actual misinformation, and sometimes there's true information. So just be careful what you see on Twitter, because there's some things that are not true and some things that are really very true. So just FYI, because there was an image of AI art for support of Palestine that was going around, and people were upset that the creators were retweeting that one when it should be, retweeting information or actual art that wasn't done by AI, because I'm sorry, AI art is bad. It steals. So if you want to, use a good image to support Palestine, there's a lot of artists who've actually drawn stuff, and if you ask them or reposting them, for creators didn't do that. Yeah, I see a lot of things. Again, I don't know if I'm right with some things, but I'm saying this just based on memory, so don't take my words completely seriously, and pay more attention to those who are the actual voices, who know a lot more than I do on social medias. Some of them, and just be careful of who you also look at social media, because there are some accounts that are just using it for attention and are spreading misinformation. Again, I just want people to be careful with what they see. But there's also a lot of important stuff as well. Yes, I am a supporter. And if there is a strike week that the 16th or 22nd, I will be participating in it by retweeting. Mostly. I'm gonna try to be careful, because if I notice that something I retweet is not right, then I will definitely not keep it up on my page. Just gotta be careful. Just supporting one thing and not supporting others is it's just not right. It's causing a lot of issues too. I don't know. I just wish that there was more emotionally intelligent people in this world. But people want power. And the thing is power can't give you everything. When people want power, it's never enough. And they keep trying to take, and they never get what they're seeking. Because it's just, you're just being greedy for power. It's literally bad. Are they still calling retweet? I don't have an X account. No. No, it's not. It's called reposts now. It's just, I can't accept that it's not Twitter anymore, because I hate that it's called X. There's something about it. It's just not good. It's like, it went from, it's so lame. It's like, bro has no creativity whatsoever. Taking away our bird. Absolutely lame, yeah. Yeah, I struggle when I talk about stuff like this, so if I'm stammering or sounding like it's really hard to talk about for me, because I have social anxiety, and I'm really awkward when I talk, but I generally do. I have seen a lot of horrifying images. I've seen a lot of horrifying stuff. I saw an artist who loves Gojo, you know, go through something absolutely horrifying, but still has the passion to draw, and it just makes me feel so much for them, because they are human. They have they have the same passion as me, art. Like, why are we treating them like that, you know? Clearly, and with confidence in your ethics. I'm doing a great job. I'm trying. It's hard. It's hard, because it makes me really sad when I talk about it. It's not something this just should not be fucking happening. It should not have happened. And the fact that has been happening for like, what, over 75 years? And I just learned about it because of, you know, it getting worse for them is absolutely insane. I think that's the only reason why they were going after TikTok, because of the stuff on there. Yeah, no, it makes me angry. Native Americans deserve better too. And that's another thing. That's another topic that I don't know that much about. But I hear about it a lot. It's just like, there's a lot of groups that deserve a lot fucking better, and they don't get it because there's too many awful, awful people. And just wish that some actually decently, emotionally intelligent people would get into office and do shit, but nah. Guys, I can rant about shit for a long time, because it just makes me so angry. There's some things that, like, I'm very open to, like, talking to people with opinions, like, debates and stuff. And I don't want to, I'm not gonna make, don't do this every stream, obviously, because when I'm streaming, I'm working. You know, streams for me is work. And, you know, having fun. So if I'm bringing it up, it's completely on my mind, you know? If I wanted to do, like, a really political thing, I would do just, you know, centered stream for it, you know? And I wouldn't do it just by myself. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we could be doing, like, more of. And, you know, honestly, I could be doing better too, you know? We all could be doing better. It's hard because it makes you feel powerless to know about these extreme injustices. But it's important to be aware and say these views. Yeah, it sometimes feels like we're really powerless, but when you think about it, there is something that we can do. There has to be, you know? Like, I have that hope that we can make a good change for this world before it's too late, you know? Like, I have that hope. If I don't think about that and, like, have this optimism that there can be change, we can do something. But I feel like I'd be even more stressed than I already am, because I have a severe anxiety disorder, and goddamn, do I stress constantly. But I still have this hope, you know? Like, there has to be something that we can do as a group. it's not gonna take just me, you know? Like, I'm gonna be an influencer, and the thing is being an influencer, I'm gonna have people who are gonna watch me. I'm gonna have groups of people. I'm gonna get, you know, popular as the day goes on. And then having that platform, I can use it to spread awareness, you know? Like, I can do that. If I become, no, when I become really, you know, like, popular and, like, a lot of people are following me, I can use my platform for good stuff. Obviously, not every stream's gonna be about that, because I don't think I could mentally handle it, but I would bring it up, you know? Like, I would repost stuff to bring awareness to it the most. But yeah, it's really hard. Like, it's really hard. Like, even now I'm like, thinking about it, it's just really hard. It is definitely not easy, but it's something that influencers can do. They can bring that stuff into their platform and bring a change if they wanted to. But it still takes a lot of people. And I think that if we group up and did something, we could. I imagine it's hard to mix activism and Hawkeye. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like streaming is like a job, you know? It's a job. You get money off of it. So when I'm streaming, I'm working. And there's gonna be streams where I just want to have fun, right? And there will be streams I probably will do serious topics on in the future, you know? Like, that's something that I would like to do because I would like to bring, you know, awareness. But the thing with bringing awareness is you want to make sure that your sources are right. You want to make sure that you put a lot of care into it. And you've researched a lot of topics. For me, I have a hard time keeping information in my brain. So that's why I'm saying, like, if I do, when I do it, I don't know why I say if a lot, but yeah. I'm used to saying ifs. And when I do it, it's going to be, it's not going to just be me planning it. It's gonna, I want to bring people into it, and we're going to provide useful information. And it's going to take, you know, researching and stuff, because you want to make sure that when you talk about that stuff, you're doing it correctly. But you can still at least, like, show some support on social media, like a little bit. For me, social media is where I can be more open about it. But then again, people will start being really aggressive towards you, and that's another thing, is that there's a lot of miserable people on social media. So yeah, corns just want to have fun. Yeah. Yeah, when I, like, mention, like, political debates or things not being in chat, it's mostly because I am working and I'm not equipped with the information to continue to talk about those topics. But it's not that I don't care about them, because I'm okay with you guys sharing them to me on, like, social media, and I will bring awareness to it in that regard. But it's just, talking about it is not easy for me on streams. So that's the only reason it's up there. It's not for, like, I don't care for political stuff. I talk about them with my friends quite a bit. But I do want to learn how to get it into my platform. But right now, all I can do is just bring awareness on sharing things. My words alone aren't the greatest. But it does help. There's just not a lot of creators doing it right now. I've seen creators be, like, talking about getting, like, Starbucks or McDonald's. And I'm like, at this point you should know that there's a boycott for, you know, these companies. So why are you openly talking about them like that, you know? And people will be in the comments like, letting them know and stuff. And some of them, like, are like, oh yeah, that's right. And I'm like, I don't know. But then again, if you think about it, if they're working a lot, they may not see it. But also, I feel like they still, with how much it's been around, you definitely would still see it, even though you're, like, working a lot. But I don't know. Either way, I haven't gotten any, I haven't had anything McDonald's for, like, years, so it's, yeah. Hey, words alone isn't a phrase I accept. Words have an ancient and deep power that people disregard. Yeah. Words are, what did I say? Words. Did I say powers? Words are very powerful. The only problem is that there's people who don't take just the words. They want, like, information and, like, a lot of shit. So that's what I mean by the words alone thing. It's just some people just don't take that seriously. Ooh. It's crazy. There's just... I didn't know I was gonna start talking about it because it's definitely something that's really hard to talk about. I wanna apologize to anyone who sees this in the VOD if I'm got anything wrong. I'm still trying to be better with my words, and I'm gonna try to do better with my words as I go on. I'll definitely get better. I've gotten better at talking, so it's working. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna take that strike week very seriously. I will not be streaming. I've seen people be like, but I'm a new streamer. This will affect me money-wise, and I agree, it does affect you in a great way to not stream for a whole week. It affects your viewership, it affects your, like, money and stuff, but for me, like, what's really important to me is spreading the message about Palestine. So even if it affects my growth in the long term, I would rather deal with, you know, the biggest issue right now, and that's you know, genocide happening is more important, you know? Fuck the algorithm. Power of words. Words are really powerful. There's just a lot of people who don't believe that. I feel a lot of people don't take words seriously. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. I started to bring up this, like, really heavy topic, but I'm also not sorry because it's something that needs to be talked about. And again, VOD watchers, I hope you do take the, you know, these world tragedy, you know, all these events, these, you know, genocides and minorities being treated less than human. You take this shit seriously. This is a big issue, and it's going to affect the whole world. It's going to affect everyone. It affects us. There's a lot of, like, awful things happening, and they need to be taken more seriously. I mean that. My stomach's growling, oh god. But yeah, I just... hope you guys do what you can, because there's a lot that you can do. And spreading awareness, talking to representatives, you know, donating. Because, especially people who are being affected in Palestine are those that go through periods, and there's not a lot of supplies for women. I heard about that, and it devastated me, because it's really hard. It's really hard. Like, I get choked up talking about it. It just makes me so, I don't know. Just do what you can. Just take it seriously. Do that shit. You guys, we can all do something. I may be a small streamer, and I'm trying. I'm trying to rally, but... oh, there's no buts. I don't know what I was going to add after but. There's nothing after but. That's all I'm gonna say on that for now, because my throat hurts. But just a reminder that, I don't completely know if it's a complete official strike, but it would start on June 16th, and it will, again, it doesn't end on the 22nd, it ends at 12 a.m. So it technically would be the 23rd when it actually ends for the strike. So what that means is pouring all of your intention into Palestine for that whole week. Like, not... And it's really hard to not go to work, obviously. And stuff like that for it. I've noticed, but I have the option to not stream, so I'm not gonna stream. Appropriate Juneteenth happens in the middle of that strike. Yeah, I will keep an eye on it to making sure if it's an official one. I'm just bringing it up because I just saw it last night. I've only seen it last night, so I will keep an eye on it, and I'll update you guys if that's happening. But yes, for the remainder of this week and next week, I'll stream as much as I can. I will try not to take a break or any, and try to stream all 5 days in my stream weeks. And then I'll take a week break to focus on Palestine. Because that's more important to me. But yeah. Again, I'm not, like, well-versed in this topic. So I would prefer if you guys would talk, not talk, but, like, actually follow people who are in that situation who are talking about it. It's not that hard to find a lot of information on it, to be honest. It's everywhere. I wish I could provide you some links, but I don't have them on me right now. Because I was not prepared to talk about this. But I will be retweeting or reposting, as X says. I will be reposting stuff, so. In that week. I actually usually just like the stuff when I see it on my... Because sometimes it gets blocked out. It annoys me. But I always see it on my For You page, and I like it a lot. And I like to repost, like, art. I'm gonna be better with it, because I have lacked in it. I'll admit, I was pretty bad with it, but I'm gonna be better. I hardly go on social media. But I'm going to, so that I can do more. I'm stumbling my words. Either way, we all are gonna do some shit. Also, I did hydrate, so. Thank you, Mal. I should probably go now, because I am sweating. What the hell? I need to eat lunch. And I'm tired, so. That's all I'm gonna talk about today. Since I did bring up the strike, and we did talk about it for a little bit. But again, I would rather you guys listen to a actual voice for it, and, you know, look at it more on, you know, reliable sources and such. I've retweeted some, but I don't know if it has a lot of, if it's, yeah. That's all I can, like, say for now, unfortunately. Yep. Thank you guys for watching me play Genshin for 2 hours. It was fun. Have a good lunch, and thank you again for speaking from your heart. Thank you guys for listening, and oh god. Let's all, you know, do as much as we can. Okay. Cool beans, cool beans. Tomorrow is Overwatch 2. Might be competitive with my friends, hopefully. If my friends aren't there, I don't know if I'm doing competitive, but, on Saturday, I don't know what I'm doing. But other than that, I really appreciated the chatters and the lurkers today. And I know that we got into a really serious topic. So for VOD watchers, this is a really serious topic that I wanted to just, you know, chat a little bit about. But if you really, you know, need good information, it will be from those you know, spreading it from, you know, actually living in it. That's, you know, living through that hell. Like, one that Lemon mentioned. I don't know how to say, her name. But... it's like, San or something like that. She's an Instagram. I can't link it right now. Ugh, okay. Well, either way, that's just take it more seriously, everyone. Alright. Thank you guys again. Love you all. As always, stay sparkly. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I was stammering to even talk. Alright. Toodaloo. See you guys tomorrow.